So, Knox County very recently arrested a young man by the name of Trent Mowery. This guy's a real creep. I remember seeing him at the Walmart in Corbin. He was working up front. I remember I'd duck in and take a leak, and then I'd head back out, and there was just this weird, some people, you know what I mean? Not like I'm ripping on the guy, but you ever walk by somebody and there's just something about him that doesn't vibe right? You know, he, young man, had this weird haircut the way he wore it. Even looked like he was wearing women's makeup. So I'm like, probably gay. That's the best way to get a job there. I saw him probably 3 times in total. I never said a word to him. He's never even looked in my direction. So, you know, thank God he didn't know I existed, because people like him end up walking into a populated area, you know, like that one in Nashville. They say that one that happened at that high school in Georgia was one of that community, you know. So I hear Trent Mowery was arrested for diddling an 18-month-old and posting video. Let's take a look at his charges. Now, why am I doing this? Because I live in that county, okay? There are people out here that just don't have a very good internet signal. So it's important to familiarize yourself with his face and point him out in public. Make it so this man has to leave the state. Let's send him to California. He'd blend right in. It made me wonder, now the way I hear it, and I know some of you guys probably know people associated with this. I'm hearing that it was a single parent mother. I don't even think it was his. I think it was, he was staying with somebody, and she was leaving him to babysit the kid. Now, right away, I mean, women just eat that crap up. You know, rainbow stuff. They think, oh, it's just 2 people. Want to be in love. Yeah. Let's take a look at his Facebook. I found it. Now see, he looks completely normal. Now I don't blame her for saying, hey, you want to babysit my 18-month-old baby? Isn't that messed up? And it's honest, too, in some twisted way. Here's a few more. He's just obsessed with darkness and demons. Yeah, you can watch an 18-month-old baby of mine any day, right? I mean, talk about a total lack of judgment. I mean, this is why women need men, you know. And I know the guy was probably a jerk, but you know what? She chose him, and she was 50% of that decision, so we can't play no victim and something like that. She has terrible judgment, and unfortunately, hopefully she wakes up and never leaves her child in the care of a homosexual. It's an affliction. You're not born that way. It's a childhood trauma. I know the homosexual very well. 30 years in the music business, over a decade in the spa business. Yes. There's always a trauma. There's always something dark, and I don't know. You know, it's just interesting to me, the irony of calling them gay, because I mean, gay means happy. And I mean, I guess when you think about liberal logic, everything does tend to really mean the opposite of the way they say things, right? So here goes a picture. Now it looks to me like he has his hand on a pistol grip. You know, that's where my mind goes when I see him reaching for his waistline like that. I wonder what he was looking at. How to zoom in on that? I bet you there's an elementary school in the reflection of his glasses. Sick bastard. Here's one. He doesn't know the camera's set up there. Oh, what do you got on your hands there, Trent? You get into mommy's makeup again? Mama loves you. Yeah. Guys, he's in jail, okay? And rightly so. I hope they put him in general population. Hey, here's another couple of pictures. Now, this little decal is just messed up. And then considering what his shirt says in the mugshot, I mean, you know, the homosexual is a hypersexual being. I mean, just the basic psychology of it. I mean, they can rarely have a conversation for very long without making some sort of a reference to sexuality. So, you know, it's kind of like when an alcoholic, when a person drinks a lot, they're medicating. Well, this is basically the same thing. People use sex to cope and medicate and seek validation and acceptance, things like that, especially when they got a little too much influence from mama. I just hope you guys are smart enough to know that, you know, hey, you shouldn't hate anybody because they can't help the way they are. I mean, if people could be better, they would be better. But we keep telling them it's normal. And we keep shoving medication down their throats. And then just like that chick over in Nashville, that other rainbow community member over in Georgia, yeah, you want your day of visibility? I see you in the headlines at least once every 2 months. So knock it off. Nobody cares. Until you do that, then it makes me want to round you up and put you in FEMA camps because something's got to be done about this and feelings are going to have to get hurt. Anyway, just wanted to share. If this video for some reason is like blocked on YouTube, they like messing with my content. You can follow me over on Rumble, channel of the same name. I even get a chance to post things that are a little more risque, and they're cool. So anyway, guys, stay out of trouble. Vote Trump. Keep your eye out for this pervert if they let them out. Their community seems to get a crazy amount of favor. Point them out in crowds. Make it uncomfortable. Don't do anything stupid. We'll holler at you later, guys.